Vic will look to throw on first down. The left side completion to Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Get Jones involved real quick. Try to put the stream up real quick. Hopefully it works. If not, man, get this out of here, bro. Yeah, open that. And YouTube channel. I'll take this. And I want to take pulls up. Bingo. That's what I want. Take that. Take this. I want to go to LML. Where's LML at? It's a lot of work, man. There it is. Peace, man. And then let's go. Alright, man.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Now we just go ahead and hoop.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's called. A gain of 6 there on first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Vic on 2nd down.
The D boy.
The center of the field, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
They'll throw again. Here's Vic. He finds Beckham complete.
God, Neil.
They're well past midfield, just not bad. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
To throw, Vic. And Jones has it over the middle.
He should be spinning.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Everything
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
A first down throw coming for Vic. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Well, that'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot. Set. 3-19. 3-19.
2nd down, Vic. On the check down.
Good tackle, boy.
And he'll get it
Good
here
tackle.
to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
Detroit. Detroit.
He may try and run for this. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try and run down here with Rosales. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Vic on the sneak, and he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee.
We got a sneak.
It's their quarterback scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This is T.J. Logan to return it. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mariota now to throw on 1st down. Caught by Nelson left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman.
Get your hand off Turbo B.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. And this is going to be
Antonio.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Throw away.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this.
Trio.
They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Front says no.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Mariota now, 2nd down. Here comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose.
Ooh, you missed him.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2.
They're in the midst
of a nice drive, but facing a 3rd and long here. Now Mariota. And it'll be
good read by him.
Picked off by Danny Trevathan.
Good read.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
It finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out the things that they really want to accomplish and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Vic to throw it.
Let's go, man.
Falcons get there for the
Roquan, stand up one time.
Just a long time, and I
One time for the one
still
time.
get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2,
cool.
right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. 2nd down, Mariota. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 at a 1st down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the
Oh my God, nigga, would you slide?
Pellets flying up. Great catch. That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mariota now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Nelson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to push his way forward.
I'm not trying to cut back that freaking far, bro.
Nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
First down, Mariota. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the play. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Can we execute in the red zone is the biggest question of the day. Last time I'm here, took a sack and a pick. Defense still doesn't like a sack though, so appreciate that. Let's see what we got one time. Oh.
From the gun, Mariota buying time to his left.
Can't get there.
His pass caught.
He can't get there.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Austin Hooper, his second touchdown on the season. Well, the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good decision, Mariota.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Vic operating on first down.
That's a fumble.
He lost the football.
Get the ball. Come on, man.
And indeed, they will keep possession of the ball.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Detroit!
Now a second down throw for Vic. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete.
Man.
Down at the 20. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Detroit. Hut.
From the gun, Vic. Dancing to his left. Throwing for his running.
That's it. Good job, man. Good job.
Here to the 26. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
What you got, TJ?
Fielded just inside the 20. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
Block him.
I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Let's go, boy.
Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground, this time to Freeman.
Dude, there, boy.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. They find some open field here.
Bruh, what? Oh my God. Nigga, slide.
This one a bit less, but it is a 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll run it out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll try to throw now. Mariota.
That's fine. I'll take a sack.
Nowhere to escape,
boy
and
coming
he
across
goes
the middle.
down.
Yeah.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That's some fluky right here, bro.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. One.
Third and long here for Mariota. And he couldn't hang on to
drop
it
that
for the
bitch, bro.
contact. Incomplete.
That nigga Antonio dropped
It
that.
just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And Bryant's kick is good.
I swear, bro. And I think it's more of a mind thing. I kick the ball, kick a field goal while I'm streaming. And don't have it on kickoff because it's more of a mind thing, like I said. Anytime I kick the ball while streaming on a field goal, I literally think that it's a lag, and it's a mind thing.
The Titans offense now, they get
then I
ready
go kick
to do
kickoffs
battle
and I kick
again
them, get
here.
fine.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. Blue, line it. Blue, line it.
Vic will look to throw on first down. He'll buy some time right. Over the middle to Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Detroit!
They go play action here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
What's up, True Font? Talk to him one time, man.
You maybe expect your
what up, Julio?
Safety to come up with, but it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Kamara. This will go as a short gain on what will be the
3-point lead. Not bad, not bad, not bad.
So we are at halftime here in Atlanta.
Take sacks.
Falcons
Don't
out in
force,
front. As we'll head down to Orlando.
Force throws into the end zone. Take what the defense gives you.
Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone.
That's fine.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Flag down. This could set him back.
Y'all niggas got time to even hold, bro.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Mariota on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this. He's got him in. Complete.
Oh, boy.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mariota. He's going to walk one deep left side here.
Oh!
Incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On second down, Freeman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Flushed out right. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds.
This nigga can't freaking slide.
Down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
$3 we hand it straight off.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Keep running, boy. Keep running.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Man, these niggas got to get that shit. Thank you. Way to work, boy.
To the 31, and that's enough for the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And Nelson's got it here right side. And they're working
he's sucking me into that one.
It's all said and done. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. From the red zone now, Mariota. And here's a leaping catch. He pulled it in. The completion good for 3.
And they need air, boy.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
Field goal is fine, Tuck.
Was going to come from and said, I know how to
you
beat
don't
that,
want
and
to.
that's what he did.
It is fine.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come.
I didn't even see. I got 2 liners in the chili. They don't touch nobody. Yeah, I missed it wide open receiver.
Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
And Bryant's kick is good.
Play defense, man.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the play?
Yo, by the way, y'all should see this nigga Jay Brock complaining.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll dump it off to Procise. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First down, Vic.
It's
incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Vic. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield.
When did Kamara start trucking niggas, bruh?
Down, but a nice little gain. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball.
Yes, sir! Woo-hoo!
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. And look at this, it's a fake.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good audible. Way to remember who you playing. Yeah, way to remember who you playing, bro.
Fake doesn't work. We usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Mariota now to throw on first down. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he'll be
Come on, gang. Let that man get settled.
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Throwing is Mariota.
Fuck me, bro.
Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch.
You made up your mind.
These last 2 weeks
That's what shit happens. That's the type of shit that happens. You make up your fucking mind.
Footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll try to get the offense.
Nah.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I nigga Dave had to be trying some of the random shit ever.
Back down to that Philly. Here we go. Gun.
Vic goes play action. And the The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Box it out and try to go for it in the 4th quarter. You're trying to treat me like I'm the chance,
now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Watch out for the big girl. Oh my God.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And they hit him as he throws. As this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down.
I don't even know
the
what the
Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He's been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Play action now, Mariota. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Probably went to the worst receiver out of that whole entire thing.
Great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Why, you may ask?
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Mariota being chased out left. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
Way to go 3 reads, boy.
But not before getting it inside the 35.
You didn't get baited that time.
17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Thank you for sliding. Thank you.
The hit. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Take your time here, man.
Good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota.
Fuck!
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches.
I hit the wrong freaking button, bro.
Because there's so much traffic to get to the receiver, and on that play, it was batted down.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, Mariota. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will.
Get up.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
To throw is Mariota. Forced out to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Bryant's kick is good. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Got to get back on just a little bit
but
more.
as a defense,
to become
you got to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because
everything that we want to do, man.
A little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, but guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. To throw, Vic. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught.
Ooh, we got to take that away.
But then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Detroit! Gone!
Vic on 2nd down.
This is
with a catch right side. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the gun, Vic. Caught on the right side by Jones. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling.
Just hold through that, nigga.
Intercepted at the goal line.
We'll take that. One time for the one time.
Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, bro.
And that was a young pup, the rookie, being intercepted by a veteran DB.
And I loved our quick conversation in pregame with him on the field where he said, hey, look, I love playing these young quarterbacks. They don't know a whole lot yet, so I can use my mind to put me in a position to make a play.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit. They may have to change accordingly.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Mariota. Now he's forced out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
Like
to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of. Otherwise, he was going to get sacked.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 19. From the shotgun, it's Mariota going up top. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
So here's Vic following the interception. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Vic readies to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. It's just going to take the time off the clock. I've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this is caught. It's coming by Gronkowski.
It's crazy. They got, bro, this shit's crazy. I can't audible.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Watching that, Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Whether it's what we call an even front or an odd front, and an odd front's real easy to figure out. But that guy is lined up over the nose of the
That's a fumble.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Jabal Sheard in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Vic. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
The Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Their mobile quarterback, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game.
You don't. Why though?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. So that'll back him up 5.
My nigga wants to win it with a field goal. That nigga wants to win it with a field goal. True. I got you. I got you.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
I still don't understand. It's 14. I don't understand this.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back with a single point here in the fourth. So no question here, down by a score late. They're going to try the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it.
Shout out to my nigga Holt one time.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
We don't run that shit.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Throwing here, Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Mariota to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Mariota.
Fuck! What the fuck is that?
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh my god. The nigga.
Shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Oh my god.
I just had to check my math. But it's now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't
Jesus Christ.
The thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Sliding out of the pocket.
What the fuck is going on?
13 yards, picking up the first.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The fucking turnover.
He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
What exactly is going on? Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Should open up the roof or some shit, bro.
So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Bruh, Adam Vinatieri's leg gotta be a little weak, bro. telling everybody in the stands, keep blowing, blow to the left.
So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. This a long one from 54.
Adam Vinatieri leg can't be this strong no more, bro. That nigga shit fucking wanted. Good shit to him. We moved to whatever and one. Shout out to him. And they went for 2. Oh well.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all
Still
week.
mistakes on offense. Still picking the red zone. Nigga had 4 takeaways. That shit was horrible. The last pick, we ain't get a chance to punt. The last pick, comeback route. That shit's gonna hurt.
And they'll return home next week.
I don't understand why you're throwing the ball, but that's on me. Because what it's gonna be is any comeback route that's a pick like that. That means I threw the ball too early before he broke out his route. I won't look at it though.
Coming at just the right time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Defense. Late decent offense. Fucking takeaways. I got 4 on. Let's see. 3rd and 11. That nigga is open, bro. That nigga's man-to-man on the outside with fucking Antonio. That nigga's not playing underneath. I could have went there over 3rd and 11. I probably should have went there. That nigga's open. Like, that nigga's open. I can't. That's a comeback route. And I got no clue where that nigga throwing the ball to. Like, he's throwing to Antonio Brown. And that nigga throws that bitch to nobody. It's worse than I thought. Yeah, I should have hit Hooper. But he's open. Boom, boom. That's man-to-man separation. Boom, boom. You know, anyway, that's high school separation. That nigga's dead in the water. That nigga's still looking back. That's separation. He's open. And yeah, maybe I threw the ball early, but if I throw the ball early, like, the ball should be over here somewhere at least, or maybe he thought he was going on a go route, you know. Okay, cool. Throw the ball up here somewhere. That nigga threw the ball right there, bruh. Oh well, man. Go kiss my daughter. I was on, like, do my recap later on, man. But good game to him. Good game to my boys. Gotta get better. Holla at y'all, man.